Outrage. That is how many parents are feeling this evening after workers at a Naval hospital in Jacksonville are seen just taunting newborn babies and then posting the photos to social media.
First Coast News was the first to break this story last night, and these posts, boy, they have really created a firestorm on Facebook. The posts accusing ththese hospital workers of making the babies dance to music and other inappropriate gestures.
And Heather, as a mother, how does this make you feel when you see these pictures?
Outrage. You can't even fathom why someone would do that. If that was my baby, oh my goodness, just simple outrage.
And so we know that's how a lot of you are feeling out there this evening. So the hospital is responding to these images saying, quote, "We are aware of a photo posted online. It's outrageous, unacceptable, incredibly unprofessional, and cannot be tolerated. We have identified the staff members involved. They have been removed from patient care, and they will be handled by the legal system and military justice."
So our Shelby Danielson is on your side tonight. She has the details of what kind of charges these nurses could now be facing.
So she joins us live now with all the details tonight. Shelby.
Well, Heather and Anthony, first I want to start off by saying that outrage word you're using. So much outrage on social media, it appears it almost has crossed the line. I spoke with families on both sides of this situation today, and they say they have both received just so many hateful messages on social media, and that includes the families of the babies involved in this video. So they're really keeping to themselves for now, but I did speak with a local attorney today to try to get some information about what kind of consequences these two women could be facing. Screenshots of babies at Naval Hospital Jacksonville now viral online with captions like, "How I currently feel about these mini Satans." The initial post also describes the Navy employees as moving the babies along to rap music. The story has been shared by thousands just locally, with some saying they should be thrown in jail. Others say these two women have tarnished the reputation of other corpsmen. Another calling them disgusting and to lock them up.
I think what's particularly egregious is the amount of media exposure this is getting.
Anthony Kolink, a current law professor with a history in military legal affairs, says the attention to these posts could make the punishment even harsher.
Considering especially the amount of outcry that's coming from the public against this and the embarrassment to the Navy, I'm assuming this qualifies pretty easily as service discrediting conduct by these two young ladies.
Kolink says there are 4 possible routes of punishment: administrative discipline, like being written up; administrative discharge, they would be fired; captain's mast, which means they could have a dock in pay or lose rank; and then a court-martial, which means they could have a criminal trial.
Yeah, even if the parents of the babies were perfectly fine with not having charges pressed, the commander might disagree and say, I still think it's, serious enough to warrant that.
The women involved were immediately removed from patient care at the hospital. Kolink says it could take weeks or months to formulate a punishment, as they have to investigate their history with the Navy.
Has this been going on further? They probably are going to want to investigate it more to find out, are there other babies that they did this kind of thing to also, or was this an isolated incident? As a defense counsel, I represented a lot of young and stupid Air Force people too. And young people sometimes just make really dumb decisions.
And as they investigate the history of these two women, Kolink says it's possible they could try to obtain a warrant to look into past social media posts to see if they posted anything else. Even though they have already deleted their accounts, they can search for anything else. Now, we have reached out to NAS JAX here and also the Navy Southeast region, but they've made it very clear that this is going to be the sole responsibility of the Naval Hospital to make any further comments. And so we're awaiting some more answers to our questions. Live at NAS JAX, Shelby Danielson, First Coast News on your side.
It is such a shocking story, Shelby.